What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel where I talk about stocks, investing, and that green stuff you all love, money. It's my favorite time of the week. It is time for my dividend-driven stock portfolio update. I'm your host, Uncle P. For those of you that have missed the first two episodes, basically I'm building a $100,000 stock portfolio from scratch while using a free brokerage known as M1finance. Speaking of M1, you will receive a free $10 when you sign up using my link in the description below. Just a $100 investment and you'd be up 10% instantly. It's a no-brainer. Link below. And I do have to make a quick disclaimer, and that is this video is for entertainment purposes only, and you should always do your own research before investing in the stock market. Over the past 2 weeks, I've invested a total of $1,400 in new money into this portfolio. I also added one new stock to my portfolio as well, and that's what I'm going to talk about first. I'll go over the business a little bit, talk some numbers, future earnings, and why I chose to be invested. This company is in the industrial sector and is headquartered in Maryland, and is a global security and aerospace company that employs approximately 114,000 people worldwide, and is engaged in the research, development, manufacture, integration, and sustainment of advanced technology systems, products, and services worldwide. I'm talking about Lockheed Martin, ticker LMT. Lockheed was founded in 1912 and operates through four segments: aeronautics, missiles and fire control, rotary and mission systems, and space. The aeronautics segment offers combat and air mobility aircraft, unmanned air vehicles, and related technologies. The missiles and fire control segment provide air and missiles defense systems, tactical missiles and air-to-ground precision strike weapon systems, logistics, fire control systems, and mission operations, which support readiness, engineering support, missions operations support, readiness, engineering support, and integration services, manned and unmanned ground vehicles, and energy management solutions. The Rotary and Mission Systems segment offers military and commercial helicopters, ship and submarine mission and combat systems, mission systems and sensors for rotary and fixed-wing aircraft, sea and land-based missile defense systems, radar systems, the littoral combat ship, simulation and training services, and unmanned systems and technologies. It also supports government customers in cybersecurity and delivers communications and command and control capabilities through mission solutions for defense applications. So obviously this company deals with the government. They are tied in there somehow, but it's guaranteed revenue. Now, the space segment offers satellites, space transportation systems, strategic, advanced strike, and defensive missile systems, and classified systems and services in support of national security systems. A lot of systems, I know. Bear with me. This segment also provides network-enabled situational awareness and integrates space and ground-based systems to help its customers gather and analyze and securely distribute critical intelligence data. So yeah, let's just say that they do quite a bit. Now, before I get into Lockheed Martin's data, if you guys wouldn't mind launching your own LMT missile and destroying the like button, I'd appreciate it so much. Plus, it really helps out my channel in a huge way. Feel free to subscribe as well so you don't miss any of my future videos. With that said, let's jump on over and take a look at it. Would you just look at it? Lockheed Martin is currently trading at $340.19. Now, you might think that this is a high-priced stock at first glance, but really the stock is undervalued in my opinion, and I'll get back to that in just a sec. LMT has a market cap of $95 billion. And a nice juicy 3.06% dividend yield. As we jump over to Simply Safe Dividends, you'll see that their dividend appears to be very safe with a score of 84. And to back that up, they have a nice low payout ratio of just 40%, which should allow Lockheed to continue to pay its dividends no problemo. Overall, their dividend growth has been consecutively increasing for the past 18 years, and has paid their dividends uninterrupted for the past 20 years. The chart here shows you some nice steady growth as well. Lockheed's annual payout is $10.40, which is paid quarterly in the months of March, June, September, and December. Now back to Lockheed Martin being undervalued. A few things to point out. You see here that the current yield is 18% above its 5-year average. It has a forward price to earnings ratio of about 13, which is lower than LMT's 5-year average and way below the average for the industrial sector, coming in at almost 23. As far as future growth for this company, they are expected to grow at a rate of 6% a year over the next 5 years. LMT has an earnings estimate for this year of 26.33 and 28.04 moving forward to 2022. In addition, analyst price targets are as follows. Low price target of $334, average price target of $411, and a high estimate of $450. Now, this is a great addition to my portfolio as Lockheed's EPS continues to steadily increase over time, which will help fuel dividend growth and appreciation of their stock price as well. If any of you watching have any thoughts on Lockheed Martin, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section down below. But it's time to take a look at my $0 to $100,000 stock portfolio. Can you smell what the stock is cooking? Now I'll go through each stock's performance, my buys, my dividends received, and then give an overview to see where I stand as of today. Keep in mind that over the past 2 weeks, the market has been very volatile with a lot of big swings in price action. When the market dipped, I ended up contributing more aggressively to this portfolio than I normally would. Usually I contribute $200 per week, but figured I'd take advantage of this while I had the chance. In the process, I was able to lower my cost basis in all of the stocks I own, while adding more shares at a discounted price. My portfolio value sits at $3,298.61. The 8% return you see here isn't time-weighted like most people are used to. It's a money-weighted return, which I went over in detail a little more in my last update video, but we will go over the truer numbers in just a few. I'm going to quickly run through my buy list as I try to be as transparent as I can while making these videos for you guys, and I hope you can appreciate that. Here on March 1st, I had 6 buys for $300. March 3rd, had 2 buys for $200, and this was also the day I opened my position in Lockheed Martin. March 4th, the stock market decided to take a big runny dump. It was deep in the red. So that day, I did some late afternoon trading and put in $400 spread out over 7 different stocks. March 8th, I had 5 buys with $100. And over the next 2 days, I put in a total of $400 spread out through 9 buys. My strategy is dollar cost averaging into my stocks. I mean, I could have contributed the $1,400 all in one shot, right? Yes. But putting my money in over the course of 2 weeks as opposed to just one day have statistically proven to provide better returns. This strategy works best in my opinion, and no one has the ability to time the market perfectly. So I'm going to pull up the holdings tab in my M1finance account now. Now, this type of investing is not a sprint. It's more like the world's longest foot race, which is the Self-Transcendence 3,100-mile race set in Queens, New York. I read it on Google, so it has to be true. I have a total of 11 positions with a cost basis of $3,200.83. I have a gain of $97.78, up a total of 3%. And we're going to go through my stocks individually, starting with my highest value, working our way down. Innovative Industrial Properties is coming in with a value of $508.89. It's currently the position that I'm down the most in. I'm down 1.48%, and I own 2.6 shares with an average price of $191.30. Next up is Realty Income. I own 6.3 shares with an average price of $61.29. I'm up a little over 2.5% with a value of $398. Then we have Apple. I have 3.1 shares with an average price of $122.77. I'm down 1.4% with a value of $382.65. Now, Microsoft, I recently received a 15-cent dividend on March 11th, and I have 1.5 shares with an average price of $234.29. I'm up a little over 0.5% with a value of $373.12. Now, my biggest gainer here is Matthews International. I'm up about 17%. I own 6.8 shares with an average price of $35.83, and I have a value of $290.58. Atmos Energy is my next stock here, and I did receive a dividend of a total of $1.03, but it was split up 36 cents and 67 cents. I'm not sure why. If anybody has any clue, please fill me in. I own 2.87 shares with an average cost of $88.36 and a total value of $262.70. Next we have is Allstate. I own 2.2 shares. Average cost of $108.90, up 6% with a value of $261.63. Then we have my newest addition, Lockheed Martin. I only own 0.7 shares at an average price of $342.81, and I'm down almost a full percent with a value of $239.65. Then we have the last 3 here. We have 3M with 1.1 share with an average price of $174.97. I'm up 5% with a value of $215.73. Then I have McDonald's, 0.9 shares, average price $211.33. I'm up about 0.5% with a value of $197.31. Then we have my only non-dividend payer, Canoe, Go EV. I own 11.3 shares right now at an average price of $13.09, and I'm up about 13% with a value of $168.67. And I'm really excited about Canoo because they just rolled out their new EV truck this past week, and I may or may not do a video about that in the future. Here we go, we're looking at my overall account performance. My annual income right now is $77. My current dividend yield is 2.33%, and my dividend growth for the past 5 years has been 7.5%, 14% last year, 8.2% over the last 10. All my dividends are very safe, and I will be receiving 2 more dividends on March 15th, totaling $2.68. I'll be getting a payment from McDonald's and Realty Income. Now, ideally, I would like to get my dividend yield up closer to 3%, but this portfolio is a work in progress. Remember, investors, if we practice good investing habits, we should be able to continue good investing habits regardless of the amount of money. With that said, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe and turn on that notification bell. A big thank you to all 26 of my current subscribers. You guys are the best. Stick around for another minute to see a short video about Lockheed Martin. As always, stay safe, stock up, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.